And in the bottom right, all you Zerg fans out there in the arena, make some noise for Rogue! He's so excited he can't even stay on the edge of his seat.
Oh, what do we...
Impact pulling out an incredibly creative and wild strategy.
What a...
Oh, he has 2 tanks. The third one just coming down here in the natural. Maru is in a spot of bother here, Roddy. That is a lot of roaches and ravages.
There is a lot of micro potential in these Marines, though. Maru immediately pulls all the SCVs. Can Maru hold against these overwhelming roach ravager numbers?
He does get an armor seeker missile in the middle there, but they just micro them back. The unarmored roaches at the front are just tanking against these Marines. He's killed so many SCVs of Maru, but Maru needs to take more damage than this to be able to hold on. This one tank putting in a lot of work.
Yeah.
The Ravager's going to pile it down.
That tank did a lot of damage though, and the Marine count is actually climbing during all of this, and with 28 Marines, once again, Maru has already lost a lot of course, but if Maru defends, Rogue doesn't really have much behind that. He takes care of one of the factories, he's doing economic damage, but can Maru get on top of these Ravagers with his Marines?
He's going to try it here, even the SCVs coming off the line to try and help out. A lot of them are going down. And he came back from the 0-2 deficit to make it to a grand final just like today. Rogue on the precipice of meeting Classic in the grand finals with Intel Extreme Masters candidates. He rolls on in. The Corruptors mincing everything in the sky. The Lings and the Banelings going straight into Maru's face. Maru doesn't have a ton of units here. He's splitting as well as he can, but it's not enough. GG.
In a few seconds is going to be huge. If Classic can't hold this off perfectly, this game could very well end.
Oh, he gets stasis right there as he rolls in. Banelings at the third base. Psystorms going down all over the place. Only a few Stalkers left over as the army gets on top.
We see more and more of Rogue's units beginning to spill in. The last Immortal goes down. Classic retreating, but the
infrastructure, it takes a bit. He has those Overlords set up. Did Classic see that as he flew by, though?
So we have Warp Prism easily going.
This, an abduct on an Archon, continuing to deal damage to this army. A blink forward from Classic. He's trying to force a fight.
Yeah, it looks like Classic's going to be going for it. Storming and coming forward now. We still have Templars zoning out a lot of these air units. If Classic can get underneath these Broodlords and take them out, the rest of the air army for the Zerg is useless.
Oh, the Void Ray's dealing a huge amount of damage, but parasitic bombs going down. They're taking so many hits. The Broodlords knocking out so many Archons, but at the end of the day, Rogue pulls back, waiting for reinforcements.
It should be noted that Rogue is switching his tech now. He's pumping out Ultralisks, and that's going to be a Classic.
But guess what? I already have, because I canceled the Banshees and made the Ravens, I already have the counter to the Corruptors that he's gonna build in the fucking future! Next fucking level! That's next level! Next level upon a level upon a level upon a level! Next fucking level! This guy's already out mind game. He's already outplayed. Oh. Almost got it.
Unacceptable landings. Testing geyser required for placement.
Look at that shit! Uh-oh.
Mineral field depleted.
Uh-oh. I have a problem, Kappa.
Insufficient rescue gas.
Oh, never mind. We're good. Oh. The fuck is this shit?
Besides GFXs and all other stuff during the IEM StarCraft 2 production, the very important thing is video content. So we have a bunch of people here who are actually preparing the videos, editing the videos and recording the stuff just to make the best videos, to make the show even better.
Production has tons of elements to make it looks good. We have the cameras, we need to adjust it, we need to prepare the graphics, we need to think about the video content. I mean,
moving the spores forward, making creep tumors go forward to get the spores forward. Terran player is also doing the same thing. Terran player against carriers, seeker, seeker, seeker. Control your Vikings so they're not clumps, but they target fire the right carriers. At the same time, while having liberators target the interceptors down while sieging your tanks underneath the fucking carriers. Also, at the same time, EMPing the High Templars so that they cannot fucking storm your clump of Vikings that is taking out the carriers. And meanwhile, the protoss player... that's the protoss player.
Echt gefreut, Dennis. Ist immer wieder geil mit dir. Selbst ohne...
Ja! Da! Jetzt geht's mir wieder gut. Ah! Ja.
I was trying to remember what it is called, but when you put ice cream into coffee, but affogato. Yeah, it is affogato. It's one of my favorite things to get at an Italian restaurant for dessert if they don't have anything that seems interesting. That's
energy ready. We don't have enough minerals.
Armed by the numbers, boys.
That'll cost more. Add-on complete. Nothing left in that mineral cluster.
What's going on?
We need a few hundred more votes to catch up. Then, I will do a show match with Avilo, and since he probably won't agree to that, I will stream snipe him. Repeatedly. You won't hurt Team USA, and you'll get your goddamn memes. Everybody wins. M. Canning, Jon Snow, Neeb. You can vote apparently every day. Twitch.tv/nationwars.tv/vote. I will propose a show match. I will give him money to do.
Has come out. Serral actually running right past his army here, catching a few war prisms on the map. One of them does go down. He's rejoining his drop defense squad, realizing the prism isn't a threat any longer. His main drop going into the main base. He realizes the army is way out of position right now for the Protoss player. Trap only now going to spot this drop coming in, and here we go, unloading those overlords in the main base. That's going to be a huge amount of damage. Recall is going down. Is he just going to fight it? He's looking to engage. I don't know if that's the right idea. He's going to take down a few of these High Templar. A nice start to things, but he's got to get out of there. Hot pickup going to be flying on out of that base. Most of those units are going to be dying. A few roaches though getting into the back of the natural. He's going to keep dancing these between the bases. Impressive multitasking from Serral.
And this is, like I said, there is not enough Entire to properly deal with this here. For Trap, who's trying to chase, he's trying to increase
his main army. Here we go. We see Classic microing here frantically as the Banelings roll in. He still has some side storms to deal with these Hydras though as he pushes them back.
We see a few more Banelings about to finish. The last Archon goes down. It's just Immortals and a few Templars remaining. But again, Immortals the most robust unit in the game. He could still try to push through.
He's trying right here, but look at this. A stray Muta comes over, more Zerglings coming out, and he's in a lot of trouble. It looks like he might try to recall here. He does indeed, so tries to bring...
And in the top left, also from Judea Green Wings, this is Maru!
Where all the critical tech for Classic is.
Okay, Classic has to deal with this perfectly, and he can win this game. Some Biles going out, getting rid of the force fields as they come down. Very patiently throwing down force fields, trying to deal with these Lings. A lot of damage coming out from Rogue, though.
We see Rogue scrambling to try to push forward. The Oracles have been activated. The Protoss army is beginning to thin out as more Ravagers are being made.
Oh my god, Rogue! This could be a huge comeback. So many units. The Queen's dealing huge amounts of damage. The Oracle's all cleaned up. A few Immortals left. Juggling with the Prism here. Classic tries to hold.
Absolutely insane. He's actually managed to breach into the second base. There's only 3 Immortals and an Archon remaining against so many of Rogue's units.
He's trying so hard here. You see Classic. He is breaking a sweat at this point. More Zealots coming in. The Queens, they're getting low on energy. Can Classic clean up this attack?
I don't think he can. The Immortals are getting lower.